Well, today, me and Wheeler's out here. We're going to dig into this engine a little bit, get the camera out, pull some plugs, see, make sure the cylinder walls look okay. I know this thing doesn't have oil in it, but just give it kind of a once-over before we start plugging it up and see if we can't get the fire. Oil? Yep, here, come here, help me pull this out. All right, we got the plugs pulled out. This thing opened up. You can see here, they all look pretty similar. I don't see, there's a little bit of buildup on some of them. Here's a good example. You can kind of see some buildup there. Overall, not really seeing anything too crazy. Got a light here. Looks like a standard dirty old truck motor to me, which is fine. Picture the other side here. Nothing too crazy. We got a new tool here though. Want to try out. Haven't played with one of these before. Let me flip my camera around. Brand new Milwaukee unit. Inspection tool. I'm gonna get this thing out. See if we can take a peek inside of this motor. It's definitely got stock pistons in it. It's definitely got some carbon buildup. It looks like it's had a hone ran through it, maybe. You can see the swirls on it. Not the best picture. Let's see if I can't. Doesn't look horrible. Nothing I wouldn't try and start. That one's up. Looks like this one might have a little rust on it. Yep, that one's got a little bit of rust on it. Nothing I think would be the end of the world though. That one might have had a valve in it. Let me see if I can 180 this thing, get a different picture. That's just moving it around. Let's go to the next one here. Try and it's not the easiest thing to maneuver, but with one hand, I'm doing my best here. Let's go over to the other side. Pretty sure somebody's put a hone in this thing. It's pretty clean looking. No water, but some crud. Looks like that one's had a little water sitting in it. So that valve might be stuck. I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get a little bit of Mist or oil, just coat everything down here and let it sit for a little bit. Maybe crank this thing over just by hand, see if it's how it spins, and then maybe move on, and we'll see what it looks like to crank it over. Today's episode is brought to you by Marvel Mystery Oil. I don't know what they put in it, and they don't sponsor us. Let's throw it in the engine. All right, got the mystery oil in there soaking. See what's, we'll let that set for a little bit. Come over here to the LS graveyard and see what kind of parts I got to make this thing fire. Let me spin my camera around real quick. All right, I know it doesn't have a starter. I think I got an LS starter here somewhere. This might be it. Let me check. Yep. It's brand spanky. Thank goodness for collecting stuff. Alright, what else do we got going on here? We'll definitely want that. We're gonna need an intake. I got two to choose from here. Looks like that one was nice and clean. I was taking some stuff off of it. And then we got one over here. I think it'd be smart to find my harness first, which is God knows where. I can see it. There it is. I'll have to dig that out. Let me dig one of these intakes off the shelf and see what we're gonna be working with here. All right, we've got some goodies out here. Let's go through. That pretty intake we saw didn't have any injectors in it. This one does. So it's also got the MAV sensor already hooked up. Yep. So we can plug that in. It's got the injectors here. So I'm pretty sure I used this to start an LS on the stand, so should be good to go there. Already dug through my new starter here. I think this is mocked up on another one. It's high torque. I'll probably put that on first. Puppy is nice. No, this looks like a rat's nest, but can plug all these sensors in, hook up a couple things, and this thing should be a ripper. Standalone fuel system. It's got a fuel pump in it, couple wires, hook that up, plumb it up to the back of the intake, and that should handle that. The one thing I didn't grab and we're gonna have to get is coil packs. This thing doesn't have any with it, so I'm almost positive I got something on the shelf over there, so we'll have to get some plug wires. Plugs are out of this, been sitting for a minute. Let's just put a hand on it, see if we can't spin her here. Oh, I think I got, let me pull. Yeah. That's a good sign. Nothing clanking. So she's not locked up. So we're making some good progress here. Let's see if this thing will get some parts on it. Let's start with that starter. Get some stuff on this, see if it'll fire. Time to go get this starter up in here. Let's go. Let's see if we can't get this bad boy up in here. just going to put a remote start on her. Again, kind of throwing some stuff together here, but my intent is not to drive this thing down the road. It's to see if what is already in here that somebody else did is worth anything here. So all right, well, we're down here. This thing doesn't have an oil filter on it, so another proud non-sponsor we have, Wix. Only the finest and premium oil filters. I have a stockpile of these. Already got it dated 6/7. I think it's 6/7. Not putting any oil in it. We'll just let that filter in with the pressure that this thing hopefully has. Get this thing cleaned up a little bit, and we'll get her on. Awfully dirty up in here. Well, good news, that filter doesn't work. Let me see what else I got. All right, got a 1042 on her, had her in stock, Napa Gold. Put a little 020 in. I got some stockpile from the wife's 6.2. Now takes 040 after an oil change, so that's fun. Didn't want Rick Moore to yell at me for starting up without oil in the filter here, so I think we're looking good here. About ready to see if this thing fires. I noticed I had this tag on the side of the block. Want to get a little closer view at it. I hadn't seen anything like it. Got it zoomed in here and took it to the old Google machine, and I believe this is a reman. And if the block overheats, that'll actually fall off. So I think it's a good sign. This is a reman engine. That ain't going down. Well, we certainly got oil. Judging by what I'm seeing, there was already some oil in it. No filter, but had some oil in it. So, now that we're over full, we're going to need to take a little bit out. I'm going to assess this transmission dipstick situation, see what we got going on there, and go from there. All right, I think we got her wired up, I believe. I'm probably gonna get the fire extinguisher. just to make sure, but got the battery sitting here, bunch of wires to hook into a battery right here. It's full of oil, got the old out, some good new in. Got 5 gallon of gas sitting here on the floor, actually 6 gallons. Gonna fill this little guy up here. Start touching some wires together, see if we can make something fire here and see what we got. All right, we got fuel in. Got me a fire extinguisher for safety. Got my can filled up here, and it's ratchet strapped down in case this thing does actually fire off. It's not gonna rattle off the damn thing. It's time to touch some wires on. See what we can't do here. All right, here we go. Got 2 wires to hook up here, and should be firing the hole. Good to go. We'll see. That ain't gonna do her. All right, round 2. Definitely had some fire here. I want to check a couple things real quick. All right, we're back here. I think I have the coil packs and injectors backwards. Could tell it was trying to burn some fuel, but wasn't exactly firing right. So let's see if this does it. I got everything swapped. Here we go. Fire extinguisher ready. Woo! That was a fire. Let's try her again. All right. There's a little bit of fuel leaking on this thing, so I don't want to test my luck here. Let me just check it. All right, I think I got this fuel leak figured out. The line was just leaking up by the intake a little bit. Still got the fire extinguisher on standby. I just want to see if this thing will idle for a minute. So, wish me luck. Woo. It's wanting to. Do a ground check. That's what I'm talking about. A little rough, I know. We got a rat's nest, fuel leak, and fire, but I'd say it's good enough. We don't have to pull it, put some headers on it, get it cleaned up, and maybe this thing will move around here one of these days. So it's exactly what we were after.